My brother-in-law was looking at getting a new coffee machine and he asked me about my Technivorm Moccamaster. He knew I had it for a while. He was looking for a new coffee maker and he found one that was on a deal. I said, yes, buy it. I didn't even know what the deal was, but he wanted to know why. So I had to think about it, why I would recommend this machine, and that's why this video is here. These are the points that put the machine on my radar, how I came to find it. First off was speed. I wanted a fast coffee maker. My old coffee maker was very slow. I felt that it was actually burning the coffee and that this was creating this bitter taste. Now, at that time I didn't know about over and under extraction, but this was just how I was feeling. Secondly, I did not want a hot plate, which meant I needed a carafe. Now at the time I was using a French press, and so now volume was important. The carafe had to have a size of 32 ounces or about a liter. And then the last thing was simple. I wanted a simple machine without a lot of bells and whistles. That's where, when I was digging for machines, this came up on the short list. It was fast. I found a lot of fast machines. It had a carafe, lots of those. It was also simple. This one here is 1.25 liters or 40 ounces. Mechanical switch here for carafe present. If the carafe is not there, we won't get power to the burner. Or it's a float switch. When it runs out of water, it will also kill power to the element. So it's not sitting here on. Okay, price point. It was a lot more than I thought I would have to spend to get a good machine. Why is that? 5-year warranty. That says a lot about the quality. Handcrafted by artisans in Europe. The parts are replaceable. These machines have a history of lasting over 20 years. So the last question I had was, what happens when you brew coffee back to back? Our old machine would release steam and hiss, and I didn't like that. So I asked the barista if he was familiar with that, and he had been. He had used it in that type of sense when they were running their coffee show. He said it had no issues, and that was the last kind of thing. And so we picked it up. Now I've had this machine for 10 years, brewing on average 2 pots a day. We've had no real issues with it. It's still fast. I have replaced the tension spring in the stopper here, but after replacing it, I found out that I could just be retensioning it. I didn't actually have to replace this. That's the only work I've had to do on it besides regular maintenance, which is like descaling and cleaning the carafe. The only control on your brew time is grind size. The water is going to be coming out at a set rate. Finer grind, it will slow it down. Coarser grind will be fast. Now, the Technivorm does prefer a coarser grind than you might be used to with drip. Water dispersion. Some people have complained that they don't like the water dispersion. They feel it should have more of a shower. And they've even added like a slurry step where you would stop the flow of the water, you would agitate the coffee bed, and then start it again. Now, I've tried that. And I even did a double-blind taste test where I brewed using slurry method, the straight from the box method, and also like a pour-over style method. And I couldn't tell a difference, but I'm easy. I just drink lots of coffee. What I can speak to on that is that the way that the water spurts out in these pulses, it does agitate the coffee bed. It was obviously good enough for the Specialty Coffee Association to give them a certification. Based on that, that means that it's repeatable, correct temperature of water for the correct amount of time to give a consistent cup of gold standard coffee. So I don't think a shower head replacement is necessary. So besides descaling it regularly, which will also keep your hopper clean, you're going to want to assure that your carafe is empty, because in this case you can't see inside of it, and it will overflow. Now the smell is amazing, however the mess is horrendous. This is not the only option that is available. They do make models that have hot plates. They also make single serving models. They make different colors. They make different sizes. In the time I've had this machine, I've known people that have gone through 3 or 4 coffee makers. The price is right for what you get. This coffee maker is excellent. If you're still thinking about getting this coffee maker, I would say go to your local coffee shop if they carry it, talk to them about it, support them if you can. If your local coffee shop doesn't carry these, there is an affiliate link down below that you can follow. I hope this helps you in deciding whether or not this coffee maker is the right one for you. Until next time, take care.